What's up, you guys? Welcome back to SimpleSickBuilds. So I haven't uploaded any videos lately. I've just been too busy at work. I know I keep saying that, but hey, I gotta work to pay them bills, especially nowadays with the gas price and everything going up. But today I'm gonna be working on my 2012 Scion IQ. There's two things I hate about this car. The reason that it has those back seats and the interior doesn't have that good of a lighting. So I did buy stuff like this. I bought this at my local AutoZone. It's like 10 bucks. And then I got a whole lot of these underlight things for trucks. These little things right here. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them. I got them on eBay for cheap. Not too cheap because I don't want to install them and then they burn out. So they were like, I think about 30 bucks. 30 bucks for all these lights. That's good to me. I didn't want to get no ugly LED strip that you just stick on, and nah, I didn't want to do that. I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do with these lights. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with these lights. What's the difference between these and these other ones that are different. But first, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove those back seats. I'm going to do a back seat delete on my 2012 Scion IQ. I have plans for it. Same thing with the front seats. I got plans for the front seats. So if you guys don't know what the 2012 Scion IQ is, let me show you right now. Alright, for you guys that don't know, this is my 2012 Scion IQ. As you guys can see, it's a very small car. It is considered a 3-seater from Toyota, but as you can tell, why would you sit anybody back there? Actually, let me give you a walk around if you haven't seen it. Boom. I'm thinking about getting some new wheels for it and some other add-ons. These wheels are nice, but the tires are too chunky for me. It's a little dirty, but here, let me show you guys the back seat. Sorry for the mess in the car. You know, it's a daily, so these are the back seats. I'm gonna go ahead and remove them, try to do a rear seat delete. And you guys could tell this car has no lighting. Let me jump in the back seat real quick. It has no lighting in here. It's not that bad to sit back here, guys. Just why the hell would you sit back here? Okay, so let me give you a little example. This is behind the driver's seat. Shit, I think I'm gonna get stuck. So say that's like enough room for me. But look at the front seat now. No room whatsoever. The leg room is all bad. Now let me scoot over this way. The back of the passenger seat is a little better because the dash is pushed more inwards compared to the driver's side dash. So what I'm gonna do is just do a whole front seat delete. And then with the other lights that I bought, you guys see this little dome light that it comes with, this little cute little thing right here. This doesn't really light much. That's like no help for me. So the other day I dropped something in the car, and I dropped that actually back here, and I had a bunch of mess and I could not find anything. So I'm gonna find a way to stick some LEDs back here and in the front just for more lighting. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna proceed to remove this seat, and hope you guys follow the build on this. I'm gonna do little add-ons, nothing crazy because this is my daily. But yeah, guys, let me get to removing these. And I removed it, so this could be a how to remove noob edition. First thing is first, I already went ahead and loosened up these headrests, and they are up in the ass to come out. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna remove these, set these aside, license plate aside, fold these forward, and we're gonna go inside this little cubby right here and actually remove this little cubby. This cubby is pretty basic to remove. You twist this little thing right here straight. Same thing with the opposite side, I think, right? You would pull them out. Oh, you pull them out. Not a professional, so I think that's all right. Yeah, there you go. Boom, there we go. So we're gonna set this right here. We're gonna go grab the little thing, set this here, and I'm pretty sure those bolts right there, are the ones we remove. And I think we're gonna have to lift that up. If I'm not mistaken, it's just a bunch of clips. You lift up and it lifts right up, just like it sounds. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and try to pull on that. Hopefully I don't break anything. And if I do, I'll pick up the camera and let you know what I broke. So I'm in the back seat, not really sure how where I'm gonna set the camera down because I'm using my phone today. And let's just give it a good tug on this thing. Oh crap. Holy crap. Oh, just as I expected. I didn't expect them to fold up like that. They are clips, and this is a janky way to put seat covers on, but hey. So just as I expected, guys, it is regular Toyota Lexus stuff. You just pull up on the thing, and I guess with that bolt right there and that bolt right there, these two things come off together like a whole little mechanism. Okay, let me go grab that ties, guys, and we'll proceed to remove it. I don't think I'm gonna record removing it because I am using my phone and I don't have anything to hold it with, so give me 1 second. So I pulled out a total of 6 bolts with washers. They are 12s, and that back seat right there comes out as a unit, meaning the back seat, the back and the bottom padding, and the seat belts, the center locks seat belts, they all come off together. So I'm going to proceed and remove it. Hopefully it's not that hard, but everything seems to be loose and ready to pull out. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'll pick up the camera afterwards. The back seats are removed. They were really easy, actually. It was obviously 6 12 bolts, 1 right here in the front, 2 in the rear. The whole way to take this seat out, because it's a whole assembly, I'll show you right now, is to remove these panels right here. It has 1 on each side, and it's basically let's go like that, or this way. It goes like this. Oh, I'm doing this thing the whole wrong way. Hold on. Let me put it back in. So there's a little hole right there. Put a little flathead or a trim tool. Pop that out. Same thing with this side. Pop it out. You can access it through the back seats. Fold the back seats all the way down. Pop that up. Unbolt your bolts. And what I did is, one side I slid this way, like on the bottom, so I wouldn't scratch the panels. And I exited it through. Well, I didn't exit it through, but I was in the car and I pulled it towards that door, and then I brought it out the back, and here is the seats. It looks like a big sway bar. Here are the seats. They come out in 1 unit. They're pretty heavy. These are the seats right here. I'm not gonna sell them in case I ever want to install them, because I'm not doing any crazy modifications like that. But I am gonna reinstall the bolts that I took out. I'm gonna put them back here just so I won't lose them for now. And as for this little tool accessory kit, in case like your car needs to be towed, I guess this is for air, because obviously these cars don't come with a spare tire. I'm gonna leave this here for now. I'm gonna do a whole detail video because this car needs to be cleaned out. As you guys can tell, hella dirty down there and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install the bolts again. I always do that tip when you pull out a bolt, and you can leave the bolt there, pull it out, put it back in there. I'm also gonna remove the seat belts right now, and let's see how that goes. So let me put those 12 bolts, those 12mm bolts in, and then we'll proceed to see how the seat belts come out. So I went off and put the bolts back in. I put them in, and I didn't just hand tighten them. I actually screwed them down good enough so in case they get loose, I don't want them to rattle. Those are back in. I'm gonna remove the bottom of the seatbelt. That's a 14, and this little flap right here to remove the seatbelt. You basically get a little flathead or a trim tool, pull up, and I'm assuming that's a 14 too. And then I'm gonna see how I can get behind this panel to remove the seatbelt completely, and we'll go from there. And I'll let you know how to remove this panel right here. I don't want to break any tabs. That's the worst thing I want to do. And I am going to be reinstalling this quarter panel plastic, because I want this thing to be just the interior look decent. I don't want it to be completely gutted. And I'll let you guys know what I'm going to do here in a second, or I might just leave it for another video. So just give me 1 second and let's tackle this real quick. I proceeded to remove the bolt that held the seatbelt on the bottom. I also removed the bolt that held the seatbelt up top, put them back in, and I tightened them down. Now I went off and removed these two tabs that are holding this thing right here in, because I'm going to have to find a way to get the seatbelt from back here. And what I'm looking at, my panel's already lifted right here, and I know all you got to do is basically just do this, pull softly, and it comes out. But take your time, don't break any clips. And I don't know if you guys could see in there, that bolt right there, that big bolt right here, that's for the seatbelt. But then it has one on top, and I don't have a swivel to go up there. It's like up here. So I'm wondering if I could just remove this part right here, since it does look like it's in pieces right here. But let me tackle that and see what happens. Hopefully it's something simple and I can do it quick. If not, this video is going to turn out longer than I thought. I basically just removed this trim right here, and this was just pulling up. I also removed this clip that was right here. It was this little big clip, pulled it out. And as for this, I'm basically just tugging on it very slowly. And I thought I'd show you guys that I actually am tugging on it very slowly. Well, it sounds ugly, but I'm tugging on it very gently. Get a little hard little tug, and just very subtle tugs. I'm gonna put the camera down because I can't hold the camera and tug on this. I don't want to use my two hands, that way I don't break anything. But so far so good. And there's a speaker in case you need to replace it. But yeah, my goal is to get to that this little thing right here, so I can go ahead and remove that. Everything's basically loose, just to unbolt that seatbelt. And I got to this part right here, guys. I actually had to pull up on this a little bit, like open it up, because it has the little clips down here that go into this part. That way you don't break it. Once you have that loose, this thing basically just comes off like so. I don't fit in here. Oh man. All right, we're gonna put that down. We'll set it right there, and then we got your 14, and then we got the little scrawny 10 bolt right there. We're gonna go ahead and remove this, and this whole assembly will be complete. And I'm not gonna show you that side because it's vice versa. Same thing applies to the other side. So let me knock this out and remove it, and then I'll show you once it's all put back together. Oh, and by the way, the same way you took it off, it goes back on. Take your time, be patient. Anything can be done with patience. I know I said I was going to pick up the camera once I did everything, but here is the seatbelt assembly. Very tiny, but here's the assembly. I put the bolts back in. The top one too. Make sure they're tightened, so if they get loose, they don't rattle. But before I put everything back together, make sure you guys take off these hangers right here, because these are the hangers that are going to show on the back of this right here when you put that little cover on. Where's that cover at? This little cover through here that the seats locked into when you folded them up and down. I remove it. I'm going to put all this together. I'm going to zip tie this one with that one. Here's the other one. And I'm going to put them together with the seats somewhere in my room. Tuck them away for now. And I think that will look nicely and flush. Nothing back here. And then cleaning this bottom right here so you won't see all this metal stuff right here. It'll be good. So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know before you guys put all your panels back on. So right now, guys, that I was trying to put this panel back on, and the other side as well that I didn't show before, there's this little tabs right here that you have to push up against the frame of the car, and this little rubber thing right here holds this plastic together like this. Because right now it's opening. I was like, why is it opening? And I didn't realize that this little rubber piece in here, push in there and it grabs onto it so it won't move. Yeah, I was like pissed off that I didn't break it. But yeah, we're all good. I'm just gonna put this back on, and we're all set to go. And just like that, we are all finished. This is how it looks. I actually put the cubby back in here, and I put the stuff that was on the, you know, the little tray that I had down here with like the inflatable thing. This tray is not gonna stay here. I don't know, I'm thinking about it yet, but it fits perfectly. But let me show you what I'm talking about. This little foam tray that had like the jumper cables, the air compressor, was underneath that right there. So you would have to lift up this tray and you can access all that stuff. And I just stuck everything in here, put this back on. There we go. can't really see. We'll see how it sounds when I'm driving, if it moves around or not, but it seems really sturdy. And God, what else do I want to say? Nothing much. But see, here's the thing about the lighting I bought. Oh, by the way, all the bolts, see these ugly bolts right here? These bolts, I have a plan for these holes right here, but I'm not going to tell you what. Same thing with the floor. I thought about it. I'm going to make another video on finishing the back seat delete of this. For now, this is what we're going to be doing, but everything looks super clean. Looks super good. Let me get out here real quick. Let me close this up. Nice and closed. So guys, the other day, like I said, I dropped something in my car, and look how dark it is in here. And the only light I have is that. That's it. Nothing more. So I was like, holy crap, how am I gonna look in the trunk? So I fold the seats down. I try to get as much light. My phone was dead, by the way, so for you saying why don't you use your phone, nah. So I bought all these LED lights to see if I can put them in certain corners, tuck them away. I might put some like against this, something underneath the seat. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I just want a little bit more lighting back here, but I think I'm gonna leave that for another video due to the fact that this took forever. Or I don't know, that's all my mess. Oops. Let me go to the driver's seat and see if we can install at least some of the LEDs. If not, none of them. We'll check right now. So guys, I have this light on currently. So you're just chilling in the car. It's already dark enough for it to light. And as you guys can see down here, this is how it will look if it was just this one. This, so you guys see the difference, right? Now I'm gonna turn on these little bad boys that have the little. So I was thinking of in here, somewhere in here, I'm gonna make one of these little things stick out in here. So when I'm just driving, I need to pull something out. It's gonna be boom, more lighting. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave that for another video. Boom. Yup. I'm using my phone today. All this mess up here. This little daily driver is dirty. I need to clean it up. I haven't cleaned it up yet. And let me show you all the parts that I have outside from the rear seat delete. So here are all the parts from the seat delete. You got the headrest, you got the back and bottom padding for the seats with the locks in there, and obviously the whole bar holding the whole unit together. Then we got ourselves the little brackets that hold the back seat when you fold it. You got left and right. They are labeled. This is not labeled, so remember which one you took off, or I think they're the same thing. They probably are labeled, but I haven't checked it. And this is the rear tray where all this stuff goes. All this stuff is going to be put away in bags because I don't want to lose none of them, in case one day I want to put everything back into the IQ, because never know who wants to buy it. Could be a collector's car because I don't see these often anymore. So when I saw it, why not get it? Nice car, saves gas. Obviously there's cars that save more gas, but I like this. You could do stuff to this with a creative imagination. So I'm gonna put these away, and next video I'm gonna install the LEDs in it. I'm gonna how to, what to wire, what to cut, what to snip. Yeah guys, nothing much to say. Sorry for my thumb being in the way. Let me know what you guys think about the rear seat deletes. I have more coming for it. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions. And yeah guys, with that being said, nothing much more to say. The Miata is covered underneath this. It's been raining. As you guys see, the truck is super dirty. Haven't been able to do much. And what more is there to say? I'm waiting on parts for the Miata. Until I get the parts for the Miata, I'll finish building it. It's basically done. I basically need just a clutch cable and a thermostat sensor. My thermostat sensor is not reading. Alright you guys, so with all that being said, make sure to comment down below what you think about deleting the seats on the 2012 Scion IQ. Was this video helpful? Was it not helpful? If you guys want to see what's going to happen to it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. More to come for sure, because I like messing with my cars, if you guys see all my videos. And this little thing has a lot of potential, and I'm going to do some custom stuff to it. So with that being said guys, please comment down below, consider subscribing, turn on the post notification bell if you do. With that being said guys, peace out, see you in the next one.